February 20, 2013, Agriculture Minister Honorable Matthew Walter dodges trellising wire as he begins a tour of a passion fruit field in Makushri. He is there to assess the impact of government support to horticulture program.
Under the support to horticulture program, we have assisting farmers who meet a certain criteria on the 7 main crops, which are dashing, yams, tanya, sweet potatoes, ginger, passion fruit.
The Agriculture Minister engages in discussion with farmer Karam Hari, who runs his 4-acre passion fruit farm.
Why I go in passion fruit is I build 2 greenhouses in wood, 2 greenhouses, and after I finish it, then I decide to just put some passion fruit to run on it.
A decision this farmer has never regretted.
From the time I start planting passion fruit, it's about 4 years now, and it not one time I never go market.
As part of government's support to horticulture program, Harry received fertilizer and trellising wire and is very appreciative of the work of the agriculture extension officers.
Well, I cannot say nothing for the past years, no, nothing. Whatever I ask from them, I get.
Telltale signs of success on this farm, and agricultural officials are evidently impressed with the efforts of the Salisbury farmer.
Very impressed with what I've seen so far with respect to the diligence of the farmers I have visited thus far.
The work of farmers like Karam Hari has convinced the minister that the support to agriculture program is meeting its objectives.
The support to horticultural program, is an oasis of the agriculture sector.
The next stop for the minister and his team was on the holding of Kevin Charles in Kahome. Charles farms on 12 acres of yams and 11 acres of bananas, but he also produces tanyas and plantains. From the start, the farmer speaks of his love and commitment to the profession.
Farming is $1 million project, and I will never leave farming until death, and I'll work that soil until death. And I thank God. Where I was and where I am today, thanks God.
Charles has received tremendous assistance from the Ministry of Agriculture over the years, including the provision of fertilizer and duty-free allowances for purchase of vehicles to transport his produce, as well as technical assistance.
When a farmer goes out there and he produces, he knows that, okay, I'm producing, let's say, sweet potatoes at 30 cents or 50 cents a pound. By the time I put up my markup on it, I can comfortably sell at 75 cents, say, and make a sizable profit. So we give the farmers that sort of information, that sort of training, so that we make him more business minded.
Farming may be hard work, but his son Leroy explains that it pays off.
The weekly we harvest about, I'd say 700 pounds, sometimes 1,000 plus. And then the plantain will have like 600 to 700 for one huckster, and then like 200 extra on the side for whoever wants extras.
This is good news for the agricultural officials. The support to horticulture program is meeting its goal.
It is the impetus, that really motivates, farmers to get involved in the augmentation of agricultural production.
One thing is certain though, farming will continue on to the next generation on this farm.
Well, to be honest, my father right now is my role model, and to see that we'll get assistance to help build up the garden, it would really give me a motivation to continue after my father. So in time when he reaches the age of my grandfather and he cannot make it anymore, I'll be in control of the farm. So to see that we get the motivation, assistance every year or every month, whatever it may be, it will really motivate me to continue after my father when he gives up.
And just maybe, he could fulfill a huge dream of his role model.
My plan is that, to be honest, is a home to buy.
Mark Henry from Warner is another beneficiary of government support for horticulture program. This is the next stop for the agricultural officials. The timing for the field visit is perfect. Henry is in the process of harvesting ginger. Mark has been working closely with the Ministry of Agriculture, and he has benefited from this relationship.
So far, I must say I've been assisted reasonably with the horticulture project. I've gotten some fertilizers which I've utilized in these crops which you can see, the passion fruit and stuff, and so far so good.
The minister engages Mark in discussion as the field tour continues. And while some feathered guests may have been disturbed, the team is impressed with the variety of crops and the employment opportunity created on the holding. The final stop in the heights of Monjon, well known for dashing cultivation. The minister met with farmers of the area, some of whom produced over 2 acres of dashing. Among them, Peter Robin, who has 2.5 acres, and Clem Felix, who has over 8,000 dashing plants under cultivation.
Without the assistance of the government, they gave me fertilizer so I could, because without it I could never have the amount of dashing, and I'm very pleased about the fertilizer they gave me,
The program is a good program because it benefits me a lot.
The field visit was not void of a few concealed meals. But at the end of the tour, Agriculture Minister believes that the efforts by the current administration to assist the island's farmers and the decision by his ministry to implement the Support for Horticulture program has paid off.
This Support Horticulture program, has benefited the farmers tremendously, and it has helped the Ministry of Agriculture significantly with respect to the achievement of increased production and productivity.